Okay, yo, welcome to the AnyBallOut Gameweek 6 Premier League review. And the first game of the weekend was a goalless draw. I think this is the first in the Premier League this season.
No, Chelsea are the first. Of
Okay.
course, it was Chelsea.
Okay. All right, Crystal Palace versus Fulham, 0-0. Boring game.
Not really much happening in the game. Jimenez still hasn't scored in over a year now. Anyway,
Okay, Luton Town versus Wolves.
Luton getting their first point ever in the Premier League.
Congrats to them.
Congrats to them. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, it's Wolves.
Wolves, after going 10 man down, Pedro Neto, after creating the most chances in the league, finally scored his own goal.
Well, it's Wolves. Wolves struggled to score, so at least Luton Town was able to.
What do you think of the handball?
Handball.
The penalty Luton got?
I think he deflected into his arm, right?
Off his feet into his arm. Should he have been a penalty?
His arm was up, so I think it should have been a penalty, yes.
What about the red card?
That red card was very confusing because the Luton player was holding the legs of the Wolves player. Now the Wolves player got a red card. I don't know why. At worst, it should have been a yellow card.
Same for me. Should have been a yellow. Should have been red. But that's how it goes. 1-1. Good point for Luton.
Is useless as usual. Okay, next up, Man City versus the Nottingham Forest.
City could have gone 5-0 into finished the game winning 5-0 if Rodri didn't get that red card.
Rodri, you're welcome to the Casemiro club.
After the match, Pep Guardiola said he was very angry with him.
Of course, he's supposed to keep his cool.
After over 400 games, this is his first red card.
Rodri.
But who scored that first goal?
Foden.
Yeah.
Philly Foden.
Very clean strike.
Their two goals were very nice goals, team goals.
Yeah, that match. Nunes crossed to Haaland. I liked it.
Nunes, Haaland. Haaland. Missing chances.
Missed that chance.
Yeah. Who is the top scorer in the Premier League? That's why no one remembers the chances that Haaland missed. Because if he missed 100 chances, he's still the top scorer in the Premier League. So, no argument still.
But that match was still shocking. Because after going 10 man down,
Nottingham Forest was now picking up the pace and they were the one controlling the game.
Honestly, I mean, normally Man City will still have control over the game, but they just...
So, without Rodri, is there no Man City? Is Calvin Phillips dead?
Honestly, he didn't play too well in that game. So, and we have Man City Arsenal coming up. Rodri is not going to be playing that game. So, the Arsenal have the upper hand. City. But now, Declan Rice now is out too. I don't know if he's going to be out until that game, but wait till then.
All right, next up was the Evertonians who got their first win of the season. Brentford versus Everton.
Sean Dyche. What do you have to say now?
Someone just winning. Since we started Premier League 2 years ago, he's now just winning.
2 years ago. Sean Dyche getting his first win. But for me, Doucouré. That guy.
Abdullah Doucouré. When that guy was at Watford, I wanted Manchester United to sign him.
For me,
Yes, when Doucouré was at Watford, I wanted Manchester United to sign him. I was like, this guy is good. He's moving like Yaya Toure.
All these Man U fans, all this fans, is everybody that they want to sign. And I want them to sign this person. I want them to sign this person. As Solskjaer came out, which they say, I want them to sign this person. Is everybody people want to sign?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean Mbappe.
But Doucouré, I feel this guy can be playing for a top side because during that match, he was everywhere. Forward to back. He's not the highest goal scorer since Shodash came in.
He's giving Yaya Toure vibes, you know.
And the guy at the end of the game, he was still running. He wasn't tired. I mean, I think if Liverpool had signed this guy instead of Endo, though we haven't really seen Endo that much, but Doucouré, really impressive.
Yeah. Good job. Good one from the Evertonians. Good win for them, but
yeah. Calvert-Lewin coming back, scoring. Sweet.
Okay, next up was Burnley versus Manchester United.
He predicted a draw. I predicted a win. faith, optimism.
But
But
I wasn't too far off
Ah.
because Burnley could have easily equalized. They hit the post during the game. They had more chances. They were the ones doing. They had more possession, more everything.
What do you call the final score just now?
This is a sad time for Manchester United, man.
It wasn't a convincing win, but
Burnley
It
was
was a
dragging. Burnley would dominated that game. They hit the post. They could have easily scored the chances they had. So if not for Bruno Fernandes, Man United would have drawn this game 0-0. But
Call it
volley though,
call it whatever you like. It was a win.
a very sad win.
It was a win.
Man United fans were not even happy for that win. Yes, they were happy with 3 points, but that win was a lazy win.
But Johnny Evans had a surprisingly good performance in that game.
People keep saying Johnny Evans had a good performance. Please, this was Burnley.
Did I say he had a good
Give
performance
him-
against Real Madrid Prime?
Against
I said
Arsenal, why
he
did
had
we
a
see
very
good performance?
in that game.
Burnley. Please. If you carry Johnny Evans to what's it called, the EFL Champions League, EFL Championships, the Championship
What are you
side.
see? You don't even know.
If you take Johnny Evans to the Championship, he will be a star there. But that doesn't mean he's a good player. Good player for them, but
I
this
said
is
he had
Burnley,
a
nothing
good
special.
performance in that game. I
In
don't know what
that
I said.
game,
Everybody
yes.
everybody says the same thing. He had a good performance in that game.
in that game, nothing more. It's not like if he's as good as Lindelof or any other player.
Please, what did I just say? He had a good performance in that game.
Man United, man, Onana is going to face a lot of shots this season, man. A lot of shots. Even against Burnley, he's saving shots off left, right, everywhere. Against Burnley, oh my days. Onana, more goals to concede. You know, laugh. Arsenal versus Tottenham, 2-2.
Who was right?
I was right.
Wrong. I was right. 2-2. That game just had 2-2 written all over it. I just saw 2-2 from the start, as in I felt it. 2-2. But first half was Arsenal dominated for me. Arsenal played very well in the first half. What do you think of the penalty?
Yeah, it was a penalty.
No question.
No question.
But Man U no go.
Please, down the good news. We are tired of hearing it. Man U is dragging with Burnley. You are still talking about penalty. I beg you.
That boy was a penalty. Clear as day. 2-2. Do you see what Madison said after the game?
Oh,
Saka did Madison's celebration, that celebration. Then Madison said he must have still been doing it when I turned him for the second goal. It was a very good match. Son, captain's performance.
Heung-min Son. Madison.
I'm surprised Madison continued after that injury scare. That's for him there. In the second half, I didn't really see Saka at all in that second half. He wasn't in game again.
Yeah, did you see Rashford? I beg you.
How do you Rashford enter Arsenal?
See, me, I'm a true Manchester United fans. I point out our flaws, clear as day. Rashford is dead.
How did Man U and Rashford enter Arsenal?
Because I'm angry at
Sports game.
Rashford. Everybody knows what Rashford's potential is. But still, he's playing rubbish. He's paining me. Rashford should be on Mbappe's
unlike
level.
this boy
He should
here, I
be
like to
dragging
stay.
with Vinicius.
I like to stay on topic.
Vinicius and Rashford and Mbappe, those are the arguments you should be having. Not Rashford now he's not even as good as Martinelli. Martinelli is better than Rashford now. And Martinelli is injured. I beg. Next match is Brighton.
Why are we talking about? Why are we talking about Spurs, Arsenal? You spent all of you talking about Rashford.
Brighton versus
Spurs versus Arsenal.
What happened again?
I'm sure what happened again. You didn't talk about Son's 2 goals. Or after Raya made that save, I don't know to the show, made that save, Ramsey started clapping. I'm sure inside is crying, thinking, hey God, this guy's taking my job completely now. Have you not watched the match?
Have you finished talking? Let's move on. Also special. It's a 2-2 draw. Son, good performance. Madison, good performance. Yeah.
Go.
I like Maddison. I said it at the start of the season. Maddison is going to be Tottenham's most important player, and now he's coming to pass. I'm good.
It's still Son for me.
Please
Anyway.
remove Maddison from that game. Tottenham won't have equalized. Remove Son for that game. Tottenham could still have equalized.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
Brighton
Next game
versus Bournemouth.
is
Kairu Amitoma.
scoring 16 seconds after coming on, 16 seconds after kickoff of the second half.
Brighton scored the goal. Kairu Amitoma.
The first goal was that's Bournemouth's goal. It was I don't even know the keeper's name.
I don't even know his name.
Mistake from the goalie.
Solanke
scores.
Mitoma.
Then Mitoma came on, changed the game. 2 goals. Who scored it? Okay, it was own goal.
Estepinian with the pinpoint cross.
Yeah. Good power. Win for Brighton. Bournemouth still haven't won a game this season. I don't think so. They haven't still won a game.
All right, next up was Chelsea versus Aston Villa.
And we were right. Chelsea could not score a goal to save their lives.
They did score a goal, but it was offside. Disasi. But yeah, Aston Villa were better, in my opinion. Diaby, Watkins,
Watson's
Leon.
getting his first goal of the season, finally. Finally giving me points in my FPL. I think more than usual. Aston Villa win, of course.
As usual.
Malo Gusto getting the red card. Do you think that was a red?
I can't remember the tackle. What happened?
Went in, missed. I think got.
Yeah.
Caught
He
the player's
studs
leg.
were an ankle. Was on his ankle. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
These days, anything can be red.
Could argue for both sides, yellow or
But
red.
Chelsea, 1 win under Pochettino.
Chelsea, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Not looking good. Next game, Liverpool West Ham. I was wrong.
I was right.
Liverpool won that match 3-1. And Ward Prowse's deliveries did not do anything.
Most of Liverpool's games this season are going to go like this. You would score them, but they will outscore you. Score them 2 goals, they will score you 4. Score them 1, they'll score you 3. Score them 5, they'll score you 6. That's what's going to happen this season for Liverpool.
But Liverpool won, and they are looking like challenging Man City again for the title. Do you think they can do it?
Liverpool, Brighton, Man City. It's weird that we're mentioning Brighton as title challengers, but this is how Leicester started too, and looks like they are going on to challenge for the Premier League this season. And with Rodri out, things looking shaky.
I'm not really going to put Brighton there.
I'm putting
Europe will
Brighton
catch up
there.
with them.
I'm putting Brighton there. Brighton, Liverpool, Man City. Mark my words. Okay, the final game of the week. 8-0.
8.
Newcastle. 8. Sheffield 0.
This is the result we thought Luton were going to get.
Thumping win from them.
8-0, 8 different goal scorers.
Amiron Botman, Bruno Guimaraes, Dan Burn, Gordon, Isak, Longstaff, Wilson. Oh, what a win, what a win.
Trippier getting 3 assists. The first person getting 3 assists for 3-headed goals. Do you know that was a record?
Sheffield gave up after 4-0. After 4-0, they said, all right, it looks like we're not playing anymore. Score your goals, we're tired. And Isak did not show mercy. Alexander Isak. Gordon. Lampard said
Gordon's goal
Gordon was what? Lampard at Everton. He said Gordon was worth 100 million. We all laughed. Was he wrong?
You mean, was he right?
Was he right or was he wrong?
Gordon's goal was sweet. Dan Bourne's goal. Dan Bourne, come on. This guy.
Is he the best left back in the
You
world?
can't tell me this guy is not impressing you. Even against AC Milan in Champions League, surprised how well he played in that game. How is Dan Bourne playing so well at left back?
That's what happens when you have the right manager. Trippier, 3 assists. I should have captained him for my FPL. But hey, it was a good game from very, very, very interesting game. Not for Sheffield fans, but for the rest of us, it was very entertaining and we loved it.
So that is our Premier League Game Week 6 review.
Man United needs to improve. Man City still balling. No more Rodri. Looking shaky right there.
Yeah, will that affect them?
Liverpool still scoring goals. Brighton still winning.
Brighton with the most goals this season.
Chelsea still losing. Arsenal trying their best, but
And Ange Ball.
I think my big chance is going to come to Arsenal are going to go trophyless this season. Don't think they are going to win a trophy.
Yes, I can argue with you.
Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, and you'll see us in our next video.
AnyBallOut.
Next set.